Good morning, gents. Made it down here, anchored out. Now just sailing along the lakefront up to Northwestern. Jonathan, your stomping grounds, and then back down to Montrose a couple times today. Then picking up Maggie from the Ravenswood train later. We're going to anchor out tonight and then sail back tomorrow morning. I had to motor sail last night because the wind was on the nose. Just the main only. Right out of the south. But looks like it's a nice sailing day. Talk to you guys later. Okay, a little bit about this trip that I'm taking. Heading down, actually we headed down to Montrose Harbor last night and anchored off. Just off of the walking path. About 200 yards offshore. And the wind was on the nose, so I had to motor most of the way. But the dividends will pay off because the wind stays out of the southwest, and that should be good sailing when we go back tomorrow. So we're sailing up and down the Montrose coast to Northwestern University and back. So this little excursion is preparation for the trip to Waukegan. There's a group of us going, so we're going to be hauling our dinghies because Lake Muskegon, you can anchor out on there and dinghy to shore. I think I may carry the dinghy on deck. I think we're going to carry it on a forward deck. It's easier and you're not dragging that extra weight. But for this trip, it's just nice to see how the dinghy behaves as we're sailing up and down here. So the plans are later to pick up my wife and we spend a night on anchor and then head back to Waukegan tomorrow. So far a nice sailing day, even though it's a little cloudy. Alright, it's pretty cool to see a fellow sailor out this morning. Single-handing, just like myself. Northwestern Sailing School is right in front of me. It's probably where he's heading. Right now we're running the coast between Northwestern and Montrose Harbor, where we anchored out last night. So Maggie will join me later, and then we will sail back to Waukegan. Sailing vessel Freedom and little Enterprise in the back following us. Happy Saturday, all. Enjoy. On our way to get coffee. Somebody needs coffee. I just need to get diesel and get out of here. But we're on our way to get coffee. Right, we're waiting in line at the fuel dock at Belmont Harbor. Montrose doesn't have a fuel dock, so you're well to keep that in mind. If you need to get fuel, you have to go backwards. If you're heading to Waukegan, go backwards from from Montrose to Belmont to get gas or diesel. All right, so I just rigged up what I like to call the poor man's davit system using my ladder, my stern ladder, and just X crossover and tied onto the cleats back here, and there you have it, the poor man's davit system. So we're working on a couple of different things for long distance cruising. We dragged the dinghy here and she did pretty well. We had it tied up properly, and now we're doing the poor man's davit system. Let's see how that works. So pretty excited about that. Leaves our deck clear, but it will fit on the deck as well. All right, ready to go?
Ready to go.
All right, here we go. Back home to Waukegan. We're in Belmont Harbor. Just got diesel, and wind's coming out of the southeast, quiet, so giddy up. Alright, Sunday afternoon, and we are running up the coast from a weekend in Chicago, heading back to Waukegan. And what I love about being coastal cruising is you can still get your internet, no problem. Got the iPad going. Maggie's getting some sun. Finally, it's nice out. And I got the dinghy mounted on the back, so we don't have that extra weight dragging in the water. You know, when you get close to your destination, you can drag the dinghy, but if you got a long way to go, it's a lot of weight to carry. But it was okay on the way up. But I wanted to try this out, so I have different options. So we can mount a dinghy on the back, you pull the dinghy, or that dinghy fits right up front. It fits right up front. And there's our hot shower for later. It's like 102 degrees water in that bag. You just hang it off boom, and you got a hot shower later. It's great. All right, great Sunday afternoon. It's a good one in the books.